Yes, we are live, Richie. Every time I have a guest, my intro just gets destroyed. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. Well, no, it's done with. So this is episode 26. I am joined by the one and only Richie Heinz from Pulse Esports. How are you, buddy?
Great.
Yeah? How was the travels home?
Same as usual, you know. You don't want to do it, but you got to get it done.
Yep. So, Richie, there's a lot of things I want to talk to you about today, and I'll let you pick the order in which they go. The first one is the first option that you have to talk about.
I really don't care what order it is.
All right, it's fine. Fuck it. Then I'm going to go with this. All right, so look, the first thing I want to pick your brain about is how you go about forming teams all the time. Now, you've been on so many different teams, and you've seen success on just about every single one of them. So I just want to know, like, is there like a rhythm for you to do that, or how do you go about picking teams?
The only team I remember I didn't form that I joined straight up was like straight ripping, you know, and we didn't do well at all. What you want to do when you form a team is you got to find people that you like first. You can't force shit, you know. I like that. Like, obviously I love Ola. I'm friends with Eric. Once you find out that you're easy to get along with, the chemistry in game will just go right there, you know.
Huh. So you think it is solely based off of a friendship?
Well, no, you gotta have skill, you know.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like, I mean, you're kind of easy to get along with, though, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so have you seen other people who are able to form teams, you know, with people who they just don't get along with, but for some reason they click in game?
Well, I mean, me and Ola never really got along with Asteria too much, but
really?
You know, in game, it's just that we were all so good. We're like, all right, let's just whatever outside of game, and we're good in game. So.
But so if you were to give like amateurs, you know, because you know not everyone who's going to be, you know, the best is going to be obviously a cool person, right? Especially at the amateur level. Yeah. If you were to give them any kind of advice, what would you give them?
Well, truly, you got to stick with what you know first. And if playing with your friend, like if you notice that you're better than your friends, you got to put yourself out there a little bit. You know, you got to be a little aggressive and be like, listen, I know you don't know me, but I'm good. Give me a chance, and then work from there.
Dude, you know, I'm so glad we're out of this phase where we used to tell people to like go and post on the forums and try to get your name out there because it just never fucking worked.
Go to GameBells.com and post. No one ever actually. You know, how did you get here? And you never heard the answer. I went to GameBells.com.
No, never, dude. Never. And what's the worst part is like, pros, like myself included, back in the day, used to just like feed that to people because it's the easiest answer.
Easiest answer. Yep.
It's the easiest answer. We're just like, yeah. If you go to the forums,
that's always the question they ended the interview with. Is like, what would you tell rising star up and comers right now? Well, you got to go online, practice, get to tournaments. You know.
It was just like, look, when you spend copious amounts of money and you spend countless hours getting hit with ads on the forums, then maybe you'll get a good time. No, it's not how it works. It really just comes down to like you gotta fucking grind.
You gotta play it, like prove yourself at events too. I mean, that's how it is.
Yeah, I mean, how many events I was trying to think about that. Did you started playing Halo 2 in 2006, but you didn't go to an event in 2006, did you?
I was busy with playing soccer and baseball. Then I was like, okay, you know, I'm pretty good at Halo. Let me focus on this for a little bit. And then in 2007, I went to my first event at Dallas and got pro free-for-all. And that was a good thing about Halo 2 is if you didn't have a good team, you could still get noticed for your skill through free-for-all. Yeah. And that's actually how Cloud noticed me. And then Meadows 08 gave me a shot, and then off from there.
Didn't you get, you teamed with Hysteria in 2007 in 4v4 too, correct?
No. That was Cloud.
Oh, that was just Cloud and Hysteria.
Yeah.
You weren't on that team. I could have sworn for the life of me you got top 16 in 2007 4v4.
I got 17th one event, but I think there was an event not too many teams went to. I think the last one before Nats.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't really think much of it.
Yeah. Okay, because that's right. Because 2007, you had that you played for the 16th spot and you played for the 8th spot.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That was actually like one of those. Great. That was one of those interesting brackets, dude. Because like thinking back on it, that'd be kind of sick for the pro teams now.
Dallas 08 when you guys got two losers kept to 8th spot. That was some fun Halo to watch.
God, no, it was awful to play. It was nerve-wracking, dude.
The threes.
Yeah, it was. It was a bunch of best of threes. But dude, like, if you think about it, like looking back, playing for that 8 spot or playing for that 16 spot was kind of convenient for the pro teams too, because not everyone's going to get a LAN going into the event, you know. So like then they have their time to LAN at the event, and you guys get to fucking hang out and chill. Like that was like a big thing with AGL on Friday for you guys, right? You wanted to go see like.
Yeah, I remember Dallas away. I was one of the top 8 teams, and like we were just hanging out, watching all the crazy Halo go down. Everyone's fighting for their lives, while we're just sitting here eating dinner, watching.
Such a scumbag, dude. I was sweating bullets, literally. I almost lost
the fucking... Dallas, too. That's one of the best hotels at Hilton Manitoba.
Oh, God, yeah. I almost lost the fucking Eli. Like...
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. You guys...
Well, no. We not really almost lost. It was like 6... We 6-2'd them. Like, it wasn't really close.
They came through winners, so you had to beat them twice.
Yeah, which was... Ugh.
They were the team that got 8th every event, and then when it came down to actually get 8th, they couldn't do it.
That's fucking right, man. But so like just so everyone can have their whistles wet here. So for your soundbite, you just think just prove yourself and be a little bit aggressive, and you should be all right.
Yeah, if you have the skill, as long as you put yourself out there, it's gonna get noticed. You know, I mean, just a matter of time.
10-4, awesome. All right, now this is something I want to talk about. Okay, so Pulse Esports, all right? You guys are not Pulse Ambush. It's Pulse Esports now, right?
Pulse Esports, for sure. Yep.
All right, Pulse Esports, formerly known as Pulse Ambush, formerly known as Ambush. You guys are just like savages. I explained you guys how I explain you guys is that everyone else on Fire is you guys playing regularly. All right, but I want to dial this back just a little bit here, and I want to talk about acquiring Ola over APG. What went into that decision?
First it was like, you know, Tyler, fifth part of our team, you know, huge part, even though he's a coach. Yeah. He's like, you know, Ola's out there, and that just pretty much planted the seed in our minds. And like, a day later, Eric's like, you know, there's a big tournament, maybe we should just pick up Ola, because he's the best in the game. Is really, like, you can argue placing Ola from anyone is a step up, you know. So we talked about it, and we're like, you know, even if there isn't a big tournament, we want to lock up Ola because that would be a great team. And I was like, let me talk to him because I know I'm really good friends with him. And he's like, yeah, dude, I'm down. My old Instinct teammates aren't playing anymore, so I want to win again. And the other good thing about that was Bradley took it really well. He was like, what he said was, he said, you know, I understand, and it's not like I'm getting dropped for tots. So, and we were actually talking all night the time that he got dropped, and we're still really good friends with Brad.
He's still underneath the Pulse Esports umbrella,
yeah, so if
too,
he ever
right?
gets to stream, he's still going to be part of Pulse. Yeah.
Gotcha. So now, moving forward here, just a smidge, I guess fast forward like a couple weeks. When you first picked up Ola online, were you seeing like instant success, or did it take like some welding?
As a team, it was a little like even at the tournament, I don't feel like we played our absolute best. Mm-hmm. But in game, you could be like, you know, you see Ola next to two guys, and like, Ola, just stay alive as long as you can. He's like, oh no, I got a double, you know. And then he's just alive. And you're like you didn't death cam, and you just see Justin playing. You're like, holy shit, he's actually gonna do that. And then he does that. I miss that from teaming with him.
So you guys still think you guys didn't do the best. So what do you think needs to be worked on?
You played really well.
Individually, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just like our chemistry is fine, but I think certain games has like extraction, you know, knowing where to be and when, talking to each other. Small talk's huge, as always. And flag. Like, there's only one other thing is we have to work on is maybe going back with the flag more instead of just slaying over and over. Because, you know, someone always, like a Ryan, will slip by and then clutch the flag stop.
So it's really just game types. It's not like the chemistry or anything like that.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I mean, we all get along in our hotel room. You saw us, all of us.
Yeah, I mean, we hung out more than, you know, everyone else. So that was actually fun. Yeah, I couldn't believe our hotel rooms were next to each other.
Couldn't have worked out any better.
It could not have, man. Like, normally you get the same floor. It was literally right next to each other. Mm-hmm. All right, now tell me, so as we're still on this before we start talking about your opponents, tell me this, right? I want to know, what do you get pumped up when you hear fucking Diesel countdown from 10 to 1?
Not only do we get pumped up, you're like once you hear that countdown, you know something important's about to happen. You're like, dude, we gotta listen to this. And then, like, we weren't really doing very well on Saturday. Like, Tyler was on top of every call-out, but we just weren't going for the call-outs. Like, if he was calling out an overshield, we'd have, like, just Ola going, and Ola's like, we need at least 2 going for overshield. So I'll be there, but I'll get double-teamed, and I won't get it. So on Sunday, though, like, especially on Simplex Flag against Warriors, we got every overshield, and it showed. Like, we beat them, like, 5-1.
Well, I mean, every overshield was different, too. There was, like, a single layer, and then sometimes there was double layers.
Well, yeah, Simplex in the flag is huge because, like, you get flag and Simplex flag, or you get overshield and Simplex flag, and you're just like, all right, I'm going for flag because they can't kill me. So.
Now, do you prefer the single layer over double or no? Because I don't think
single layer
is a joke. It's a joke.
The double layer, like, it's been a while since we had a meaningful overshield. I think we just forgot what it felt like. I think on extraction, having a double layer overshield would be completely stupid, because if someone could just walk up to the extraction, watch you shooting him, and you get the extraction. I wouldn't like that.
Well, I don't actually. For the proposed V4 settings, what is it? It's Haven Extraction, and then it's Station 9. But like, it's Station 9. I think Ghost put like a portal in there somewhere. So when it's like bottom green, and you spawn bottom yellow, and you can't even get to the fucking disarm at all. Like, there's no way you can do it. I think he put a portal so you can cut the distance a little bit. But those are the only 2 extraction maps we have. So there is no double layer overshield.
So there's only Haven and Station 9 extraction.
Yeah, from my knowledge, yes.
Isn't that pretty much what we just played anyway?
Well, no, you guys had the Simon Says board played 7 times in a row.
Yeah, there's a lot of dispatch going on.
A lot, dude. Hey, real quick, what are your feelings on Abandon as a whole? Like, every version you've ever played. Do you like it? Do you hate it?
The settings we had V2, I think it was. Mm-hmm. Or no, that was V2.
V3.
Yeah, the settings with the sniper at top gold aren't bad. I don't mind Abandon as a map, actually. Has some good strategy to it. You control gold. There are a lot of ways to push, which makes it hard to defend, makes it a good map to watch, I feel like. Then you have your standoffs, which in Halo aren't, if it's 48-48, I don't mind watching a standoff. I want to see all the strategy involved, So I think it's a pretty good map.
All right, awesome. Because I'm liking it, especially in Throwdown, man. Like, I think that double layered overshield all the way at the beach, like, you're gonna make plays on that. And if it's like 48-48, the sniper.
If it's layer, it should be single layer, right? It's double layer in V3. Okay.
Yeah, it's sub 1 V3.
Well, I don't mind that. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's way out at the beach, like back where sniper used to spawn. So. I don't know. Like, it's gonna take getting used to, and V4, God knows what the hell is gonna be different.
I think it'd be better on main ramp because on all the way in the back, it's not even like you're gonna fight for it. Some teams just gonna spawn there and get it. When on main ramp, you can actually at least fight for it, make a good battle out of it. But whatever.
Well, you have to do me a favor. You have to talk to Ghost. He's gonna trust your opinion a lot more than he's gonna trust mine.
Yeah, I'm down to help. I mean.
So Ghost, if you're out there, which you're probably not because you're useless, pay the fuck attention, dog. Right? So now, before we get into your opponents and everything, tell me a little bit about Pulse. Like, Pulse Esports as like a company kind of came out of the fucking woodwork,
Well, they were doing a lot of other games. They had a good league team, a few good StarCraft players, and then they came up to us like literally in the middle of the hallway. One of the Pulse guys was like, "Hey, you're from Ambush, right?" I was like, "Oh yeah." So yeah, I'm from Pulse Esports. We're an up-and-coming sponsor or team, and we were looking to get a Halo team. We saw you guys carried yourself well, and you guys are playing really well. This is like before Winners Finals, and he gave me his card and emailed him, and that's that. I mean,
Now, Now, I know you guys are under contract, and you guys stream on Daily Motion, correct?
Yeah.
What is your little link? If you want to post that in the chat, just so everyone knows.
It's not a little link, but I'll send it to you.
It's not a little one. It's a long link.
Yeah, I'll try. Actually, I'll get you to the Halo 4 playlist channel in 1 second.
All right, sweet. Well, the reason I asked is just because, so everyone, it's kind of been like fed into everyone's mind to just go to Twitch. And I mean, you guys are the #1 team, so it's like they should know where you can watch it. You know what I mean?
Here, it's a Halo 4 playlist, and you click on whatever names we have. So the thing is with Dailymotion, it's a great site. Like, the chat's going to be adjusted, so it's better. We just need a place where that people can find our streams besides Twitter, and then we'll be set.
Sweet. Now you like these guys from Pulse, right? Like, they treat you well and everything?
Great. Yeah. They're really nice to us. Really good.
Awesome. Now, when are one of those guys going to come out and actually like fucking like hang
Talk.
out? Yeah. When are one of them going to do something
so.
in the scene? You know what I mean?
I mean, Z Logic is one of them. He was at Dallas. He's a great guy. I remember him from Halo 2 actually, and he was at
Z
Dallas.
Logic is one of the guys.
Huh?
Z Logic is one of the guys. I used to slap that kid, son.
He's a great guy. Can't thank them enough, really.
Awesome. All right, so let's get into your opponents here.
Okay.
I guess the first things first. I want to talk about. Let's talk about Severance, right? Severance was a team who took a lot of people by like surprise, right?
Yeah, they were up 2-1 against us.
And like, you know, I was in the stands and I don't like change and I didn't predict Severance, so I can't have them in my top 2. So obviously I was rooting for Pulse Esports. But what did you think about those guys? Did you even practice them going into this event, or was this just like, holy shit?
We were talking to them before the winners finals, where we were the one team they never played, and it was a little weird. Gabriel and Munoz obviously amazing.
Yeah.
Gabriel, I'll shoot him. I'll be shooting him. He'll have a sniper. He'll realize that I'm shooting me. He's like, oh, okay. He's just gonna snipe me. I was like, all right, he easy gunned me. And then
easy gunned me. Is that really what you kids are calling it these days? Is it easy?
I say that whenever I'm like shooting someone, I know they're scoped in, and they just kill me. I'm like, okay. Munoz, great player, really aggressive. That's something I would like to play with. You know, attitude same as Munoz, maybe a little like smarter on the side of not like just being so overly aggressive. I think he might have challenged a little too much. There are times where he could have stayed alive in a big spot. Mm-hmm. And Papa was good too, but I guess he was their weakest player.
Yeah, I actually caught word. Well, obviously Severance has already broken up.
They have?
Yeah, I think they dropped Aptitude, and I think they also got rid of. I think Proverb is. I heard Proverb was leaving for boot camp. Yeah. So, again, salute. But yeah, they got rid of Aptitude, and they got. I think their team was like Kiki and someone else. I don't know. It's a bunch of Texas guys.
The old kids. The old Texas crew.
Yeah, the Texas comrades, man.
Okay. Well, that's a good squad.
Yeah, that's good.
As long as they're still going to the events, because there was great games with them.
Hell yeah, they were. But did that catch you guys off by surprise?
We knew they were going to be good, but we didn't think we'd be down 2-1. You know.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really know Proverb, and now he's just shitting on me. I was like, come on, guys, let's step it up.
Whoa. All right. I'm gonna try to say this in the nicest way possible, but you guys got the D from Reality Check in that game.
Whatever.
Yo, son.
You know, it would have been different if
Sud one dropped the 20 kill.
Oh yeah, they played great. Like seriously, the Suds were playing so good against us.
What is up with that? Are they all of a sudden like super talented at the game?
I don't want to make excuses. They were pretty good. Like they were on the same amount of time of a break as we are. It was the first game of the day. I do think that having a Slayer game 1 is a little bit random.
Okay.
I think having objective game 1 would be better. Like, you know, it used to be, or it should be.
Yeah, it's going back to that for UMG.
Good plays at the end of the game. So I would have been a little more worried. It's like 50-37, and like Suds get like 40 of their kills, which is what they did anyway. But the objective games, I mean, we stayed calm. Like it was close, but we still knew what to do. We knew how to close out objective games. I think that was what won us the series.
So the format for you is a big thing. Now I heard a lot of people talking about the format, and I myself, you know, it's objective TS, objective TS. You know what I'm saying?
Expect that, you know, like why are we doing this when it's a best of 5?
Yeah, for sure. But so like, I mean, what do you think? Do you think Reality Check is, you know, worth anything here? Well, you think they have a potential?
No, every event they're going to be switching up rosters at least 3 or 4 times in between. So they try to maybe work on their like team, you know, stay together and try this again. They can only get better, probably. I'm assuming. Unless they start arguing.
I mean, this team was formed 4 days before the event.
Well, so that's what I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Like so I'm talking about. You're always changing rosters. You know, find a solid squad that you like, and then keep going.
You know, it's funny. I was talking to Suds, and I said, hey, man, like, listen, like, you guys finally came out to an event and, like, proved yourself as top players. If you guys just don't act like jackasses on Twitter,
that's what I said.
People are going to end up coming around to you, you know?
You know, there's been a few times I'm like, you know, the Suds aren't that bad, and, like, a week later do some crazy stunt. And I'm like, I can't associate myself with you.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I used to try to stick up for them on Twitter before, like, that, like, AK-47 thing happened. And
that's what I'm talking about, yeah.
I could do nothing but facepalm, and I'm like, fuck it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like I hope they listen, and I hope they're like paying attention to this. But yeah, so I mean, Reality Check was definitely a decent team. But talk to me about Warriors now. Yeah, give me like a full rundown on what you think of Warriors.
Well, just Nashville or in general?
Nashville.
Oh, Ninja by far the best. Great player. Like, could have been MVP. I mean, if he got MVP, I would have been like, yeah, I can see that. I personally thought Ola should have got it just because he's always that good.
Yeah.
Legit, I think he played really well. I like Tyler's communication at events is top notch. You know, sometimes you'll see him screaming online. His communication's like he'll just stop talking for a few minutes, but when it comes down to when he has to do what he has to do, he has great communication. And like you said, I was watching the show yesterday. You know, when you're that close to someone, let them know that you know they're dead or you know where they are.
Yeah.
And that fucks with you a little bit.
Did that happen to you? Did you get fucked with?
We would do that too. You know, we would just whenever we were all dead, we'd scream all dead. Like, you know, we know you're dead. We're gonna go into your base, take your flag. Ryanoob, pretty consistent. You know, like he's always gonna do what he's gonna do. He's gonna do that. Try to be that annoying player. I don't think he had his best event though.
Yeah.
Me and him had some crazy battles. We're like, why am I not dead and why are you not dead? It's like, who's missing more than the other? I would actually. There was a few times I would always end up on top, so I was like, okay, at least I'm doing something right. And legit, I said good as always. I think Goofy played really well. You know, you put him under the microscope a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Like, so I can see them staying together and like playing again against us.
What do you think is their weakness, minus the fact that they played, you know, for fucking 12 hours on Sunday? But at the same thing,
I've done that before though. I Meadows 09. We were playing from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and we had to play Instinct in the finals, and it was like just, you know, keep going. One series after the next, we were fine. So I don't know if that really had an effect on them because I know Tyler plays a lot. I'm sure they would have fine with that. I think that I'm not sure how it is at tournaments, but I know they get down on each other a lot online. That could be it. I mean, it's nothing that big because like it was 3-2 against us. It could have gone either way. So
yeah. So you think it's just the little things?
Yeah, it's just like in those big when you're in a good position, you gotta focus on staying alive, not just getting a kill and dying. Certain stuff like that.
But all in all, I would have to say Ninja was disgusting.
Yeah,
like that's like the first
Chicago.
I mean, you know, we used to always give everyone back in the day used to give Ninja shit because he used to not be able to compete for his top players, but like. Ninja brings it, man.
Well, I always said that Ninja just needed good teammates, and then he finally got a good squad. You know, I think at one of the AGLs, he was with like Ryan, Snipe Down, and Blaze, and they got to the finals. I think. I was like, no, he's a good player. He just needed his teammates to back him up.
He was with Snipe Down before.
Yeah, I think one event.
Huh.
Sure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, right. It's weird.
Hey, so tell me, what does Eric, the Snipe Down, bring to your squad?
Just pure slayers. Whatever he sees, he's gonna kill it. You know.
Is that? I mean, I've never had that because I was that. But is that like comforting for you? Like you know, like you can kind of get shit on.
I'm gonna pick up the objective slack that he does not do. I don't mind that because I got, you know, Matt's. Ola's the best player, but I think Matt's right there with him because Matt. I'm like, Matt, you gotta focus on this game. He's just gonna do that. You know, Matt can do anything. He's one of the most all-around players I've played with.
Wait. You said Ola's your best player in the team.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Ola's the best player in the game.
No shit. You think Ola's the best?
Yeah, I mean,
why is that? Why is Ola the best player in the game?
All right, so you ever watch Ola play? First of all, he's on 5 cents. He sees everything, everywhere. Second of all, he knows as soon as he sees someone, he's like, okay, look at where I am and look at where he is. Am I able to win his battle? And if he says yes in his mind, he's like, okay, I'm just gonna kill this guy. If he says no, puts a few shots down while backing up, getting cover, calling the guy out, and staying alive. He's the best at, he has the best positioning, best at staying alive, and his communication is just as good as Bradley's.
You're telling me that Ola literally does weighs the pros and cons in his mind?
I swear, I can just tell when he plays, because he always ends up staying alive in situations where most people wouldn't.
I refuse to believe that he weighs the pros and cons, son. There's just no way.
I'm telling you.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Really? He's just like, Well, I can when
Because
the spell won't
as
go
soon as
in.
you see someone, he's like, "Oh, guys, I might not," and then he just like stays alive.
Now, what about my son? Tell me a little bit about my son, Richie.
Well, probably my favorite teammate of all time now because it's been like 3 years since I teamed with Ola, but I mean having those two on the same team is like the most fun I've ever had.
Yeah? I mean, Formal was a little cranky pants on Sunday.
He's always a little cranky, dude. You gotta get used to it.
What's
I think I've
with
tuned
that?
it out by now. What?
Why does he get cranky? Why does Formal get cranky? I don't get it.
I don't know. Maybe he hasn't had a smoke in like an hour, so he's like, "Oh my god, I need to smoke."
He literally gets cranky out of nowhere, and I was like, "What are you PMSing?"
He's good. He's
Yeah.
good.
I mean, is there like bickering that goes on the team between like who gets the sniper?
No, not once ever. It's like, you can get the snipe. No, you can. Unless it's me. If I want the snipe, no.
Yo, you're disgusting with it. I am going to start a petition to get Richie Heinz sniper.
I don't want that.
Dude, you're better than everyone with it.
Not.
There's no way. You're disgusting.
Just watch Matt and Eric at the event. Like, we don't need, like, I don't want Ola to get the sniper because he's so good at, like, pushing the other team's bases as BR. I'd rather him do that, you know?
I don't. I want you to grab sniper from here on out.
No, sometimes I'll pick it up. Like on Lotus, I know I can do well with it. I know the angles, but
do you like Lotus? Shoot me straight.
The spawns are so bad, but they're so predictable that it's kind of like evens itself out. It's just there's sometimes where I'm all the way in the back of snipe, and I'm like, okay, there's no way they can spawn snipe. I'm literally on the back of it. Then they still spawn there and backback me, and I'm like, I hate this game. But
if you could have like your choice of like game types in, just like 5, you could have like your ideal best of 5 series. What would it be? Game 1 through 5. With any setting possible, like V3, AGL settings, just specifics.
Well, I guess I would like Simplex Flag. Abandon and Haven would be the 2 Slayers. Either Station 9 or Haven Extraction, Adrift Flag. There's a decent amount of game types I like, so I mean, there's like 3 or 4 game types that need adjustment or just complete overhaul.
Which ones?
Well, Lotus would be one of them.
Well, assuming I think Lotus is just taken out,
yeah,
and it being replaced with Skyline Capture the Flag.
Yeah, see, Skyline's gonna get in here, and I think that'll help everything. I do want a set of 11, you know.
Yeah.
I want a set of 11 game types. I proposed the veto system to Brad before events, so I can't say I didn't like that. But I would also like round by round game types where okay, we're playing this round, and like you gotta practice every game type, you know.
Yeah, I think for UMG we've decided to do round by round game types.
That's good.
I mean, Ghost is making them, so.
Because you've got to practice every 11 now. Because like there's like Solace and whatever game types. I was like, okay, guys, we're never gonna play this, so let's not practice it.
I would never do Solace Slice ever.
Yeah.
I think. Do you like the Majestic maps? Do you like Skyline? Well, really, Skyline. Monolith is like. Yeah.
I don't think we should use Monolith, but I think Skyline could have at least Slayer and Flag. You know.
Yeah, Oddball is actually being taken out for V4. It's okay, like the reason why it's just so fucking broken with the throwing of the Oddball, man.
Yeah, especially on a map where you can just throw it off every time.
Yeah, and especially like watching Lockdown was, dude, it was so bad.
I don't play Lockdown. I never have.
No.
Back in 2009 even.
No, it was awful.
It's better to play. It reminds me of when they took out Heretic Ball for Guardian Ball. I have no idea why they did that.
Yeah, I have no idea either. But so, I guess if you could see like one game type come back, what would it be?
One game type come back in Halo 4?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I mean, I don't know.
We got a whole team of Forgers, dog.
Yeah, come back from what? Are you talking about from the past Halos?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd love a fucking midship flag, midship ball.
Fuck midship, man.
No,
midship ball would be so bad in this game.
No, a legitimate like if Halo 4 had a Narrows remake, that wouldn't be bad either. Narrows flag.
So?
Yeah.
All right, Richie.
Concept Hill is pretty good.
Yeah, but King of the Hill is broken.
Yeah,
King of the Hill is completely just broken. I wish we had Bomb. If we had Assault, we would be awesome. Because we could use Skyline for Assault easily.
Why would you take out Bomb? Why?
I don't.
Bomb was so fun.
Dude, it was the best.
Sneaky arms, man.
Dude, I think Because think about it. If we had bomb, then we could cut out like a capture the flag that isn't needed. So we could probably cut out a drift capture the flag, right? And leave like simplex. We could leave like simplex and skyline, and then have, I don't know, like bomb skyline, obviously, and then like, I don't know, bomb on another map, and it'd be disgusting. It'd be so good.
Oh well.
What can you do, dude?
Just bitch about it, I guess, like we're doing.
Yeah, I mean that's the best thing you can do. I hear actually if you bitch enough, it works. Oh, dude, did you see the bulletin?
I heard about it. 4-shot kill?
How do you weigh in on that? So the proposed time would be the same rate of fire. Not time, like the same, like how it is for a 5-shot. No. So it's like I think it's faster. I think it's a 1.41 second BR kill, and right now it's a 1.73 or some shit like that. What do you think? Have you played 4SK settings?
No, I've watched it though. It looks fine. It looks a lot faster pace. So.
Richie, you're supposed to be the expert here, and you're fucking me.
What?
You're supposed to have played these game types, man.
I play the game types that I'm like gonna play at a tournament, you know.
All right, now are you going to UMG Gaming? That's what I need to know.
I'm like 99% sure we're gonna go. I mean, prize pool, way up there.
I heard Ryan Towey's actually gonna make an appearance.
That's weird.
He's actually gonna be playing.
I always love to see Towey though, so.
He's actually gonna be playing.
Oh, okay. Can you rig the brackets so I play in round 1?
Yeah, absolutely. No. Did you watch the video that I talked about the format? Last closing thoughts?
No, I didn't.
All right, so this is how it's going to go. So we have limited time Friday night for an FFA, but so what we're doing... Huh?
2 people per your team.
2 people per your team. Are you going to be one of them?
Oh, no, I'm going to have all informal out there.
Really? You're not going to throw out the snipe down?
No, all informal.
Yeah? Yeah, you guys already decided?
If he wants, but, I mean, I have so many good options on my team.
What about Diesel? Are you going to throw Diesel out there?
Let's not stretch it.
Oh, eat shit, NASA. Yeah, dude, he's so mad that people call him NASA instead of Diesel now. He's so mad.
Call him NASA?
Yeah, all the time. Everyone calls him NASA because of the countdown. But yeah, so you're not even you didn't even contemplate doing it, did you? You were just like, oh well, I have all in snipe down.
All informal.
Whatever.
Or snipe down.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter.
That must be nice to have those options. But do you like that idea, personally?
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah. It's better than random seating. I don't think anyone ever wants that.
Well, yeah, the big thing was I was talking to the guys and I was just like, yo, son, like, we need seating and I don't think we can use AGL seating. Is there any way? And he was like, well, I don't believe in online. And I was like, fuck, yeah.
I'd rather use AGL seating than random, but I think free-for-all would be good too. So.
Awesome. All right, Richie, well, what do you got for closing thoughts? I got to get ready to go to a doctor's appointment, my man.
Not much. That was good. I'm just excited there's more Halo tournaments now, and I hope people people will tweet about going and retweet stuff, but you gotta actually show up.
Yeah.
The thing. So I think having tournaments in the Midwest is ideal because there's a lot of people on the East and West that can actually drive to somewhere like St. Louis. So I think that would be great.
All right, now do your little plugs with your Daily Motion and your Twitter.
Well, I already plugged Daily Motion. I guess I'll paste the stream in there again.
I got your Twitter, dog.
And we got Razor. We want to thank, and obviously Pulse Esports is huge. They send us to every tournament. It's great.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Richie, for joining me. We will do
no problem.
We'll do this more often, and I will get you in touch with Ghost so we get good game types.
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching, dudes. Peace.